a young boy, no more than 15, standing on the edge of a towering fort, the wind blowing through his hair, his eyes fixed on the horizon. No crown on his head, no royal title, just dreams bigger than the mountains surrounding him. This boy would one day shake empires, win the hearts of millions, and carve his name into history. He is none other than Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. But before he became the legendary Shivaji Maharaja, he was just a boy with nothing but his vision and courage. How did he rise from the son of a warrior to the leader of a free kingdom? What trials shaped him? What unseen forces guided his destiny? Today we uncover the untold story of Shivaji's early life, a journey of passion, bravery, and the unstoppable drive to create a world where freedom reigned. Let's dive into the legend before the legend was born. Today we'll take you on a journey through Shivaji's early life, long before he became a king. It's a story of courage, vision, and determination that will inspire everyone, no matter where they come from. Shivaji was born in 1630 at the Shivneri Fort, a place surrounded by high mountains and deep forests, the Sahyadri range. Even as a child, he loved exploring the hills and valleys. This rugged environment made him tough and gave him the strength and agility that would help him later in battles. He was slim but strong, always full of energy, running up hills and climbing rocks. His love for nature was clear from the start. But Shivaji wasn't just physically strong, he was smart too. His mother Jijabai told him stories of great warriors from ancient times. She shared tales from the Ramayana and Mahabharata, but also stories of Maharana Pratap and Rana Sanga, which inspired Shivaji to dream big. He didn't just want to be strong, he wanted to be a leader who could protect people and fight for justice. Shivaji wasn't just interested in playing like other kids. He would practice sword fighting, archery, and riding horses with the other boys. He was specifically trained in techniques like the Dandapatta and hoop swords, excelling in his martial skills. His instructor, Dadoji Kondadev, guided him well in his practice of these forms. His father, Shahaji Bhosle, was a respected warrior, but he wasn't around much because he was serving Adil Shahi and Mughals. Shivaji, however, learned a lot from his father's reputation. He realized that being a leader wasn't just about fighting. It was about winning the trust and respect of the people. At the age of 16, something life-changing happened. Shivaji took an oath at the Raireshwar Temple in Bhor, Pune in 1645, offering his own blood as a mark of commitment to create Swaraj or self-rule. This place is known as the birthplace of Swaraj, a movement that would forever change the history of India. By the time Shivaji was 15, he had already begun gathering a group of young men, not soldiers, but ordinary people like farmers, peasants, and villagers. These people believed in Shivaji's vision of Swarajya. They wanted to live freely without being controlled by Adil Shahi rulers. Shivaji was not like other leaders. He treated his men as equals and they respected him deeply. He didn't have a big army, but what he had was his mind. He studied the forests and mountains, understanding every path and rock. He became a master of guerrilla warfare, a way of fighting where small groups could attack quickly and then disappear. This was new for the time, and it made Shivaji's small group very dangerous to the much larger armies. Now, there are some interesting things about Shivaji that many people may not know. One of them was his deep respect for women. At a time when wars often led to terrible things happening to women, Shivaji made sure no woman was ever harmed or disrespected by his army. This rule wasn't just to show he was kind. It came from his own values taught by his mother. He believed that women should be honored, and this made him different from many other leaders of his time. Shivaji was also a person who could speak many languages. He spoke Marathi, Kannada, and even Urdu. This helped him connect with people from different regions and backgrounds. His ability to communicate made people trust him more, and soon many started seeing him as their leader, even if they were from different places. Another fascinating thing about Shivaji was how he built his forts. He didn't just build them anywhere. He used the natural landscape. Mountains were his shield, and he turned forts into invisible fortresses that enemies could hardly find, let alone attack. The famous Raigad fort, which later became his capital, is a perfect example of this. At just 20 years old, Shivaji did something remarkable. He captured his first fort, Torna. Imagine a young man with only a small group of followers taking control of a huge fort that was ruled by powerful forces. But this was only the beginning. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj quickly captured more forts like Kondhana, Rajgarh and Pratapgarh. He didn't have a large number of soldiers, but his clever strategies and fast attacks made him unstoppable. He was like a storm hitting hard and disappearing before the enemy could react. When Shivaji stood on top of Raigad fort, looking out at the kingdom he was building, he knew he wasn't just a warrior anymore. He was becoming a leader of a free land, a land that was no longer under Adil Shahi rule. This was the beginning of his journey to become the great Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's life before he became a king teaches us that the greatness doesn't come from birth or position. It comes from hard work, strong values and clear vision. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj wasn't born into power, but he created it by leading with courage, kindness and wisdom. For those who want to dive deeper into this incredible journey, I highly recommend reading Shivaji, the Great Maratha by Ranjit Desai. This book offers rich insights into Shivaji's early life and the leadership qualities that made him one of the India's most respected figures. Remember, like Shivaji, no obstacle is too big when you have a dream and courage to follow it. You have just heard the story of Shivaji before he became the great Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Now, I want to hear from you. How many of you want me to bring the legend of Shivaji Maharaj to life in my next video? Drop a comment below and tell me if you're eager to hear the full story of this iconic king. Just leave a comment of acceptance and I promise I'll bring you the best. I can't wait to share more about his journey from a young dreamer to a true legend. I hope you enjoyed learning about the early life of Shivaji Maharaja. His story shows us that true leadership starts with a heart full of passion and mind full of purpose. For more inspiring stories and book recommendations, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay tuned to my channel. Until my next video, stay curious and keep reading. Signing off, Page Smiley. See you next time.